Welcome to Clash of Clans Radio. I'm Lano, I'm a Town Hall 9, and I'm the leader of Pika Legion.
I'm Trevor from Pika Legion as well. I'm a Town Hall 8 and one of the 2 co-leaders in our clan.
Hi, I'm Rod Fury from Pika Legion. I'm a Town Hall 7 and the other co-leader.
This is part 2 of our 3-part series on defenses. Today we are talking about splash damage. Trevor, what are the 2 splash damage defenses out there?
The Mortar and the Wizard Tower.
Rod, what would you consider splash damage?
It's where the defense doesn't target one troop but is able to affect multiple troops at the same time.
Trevor, how would you describe the difference between the Mortar and the Wizard Tower?
With the Mortar, it can attack long range, and with its splash damage, and the Wizard Tower, on the other hand, can only attack close range. But with the Wizard Tower, it can attack air troops such as minions and dragons. Lana, what is your favorite defense?
Mortar, definitely. Rod, which one do you like better, Mortar or Wizard Tower?
I'm going to go with the Mortar as well because of the range and the fact that the higher level mortars can take out nearly entire regiments of troops.
Absolutely. I believe it's level 6 mortar when it becomes solid gold, and when it fires, the mortar shell is covered in fire, and when it hits the ground, it does the nuclear mushroom and shakes the screen. It's absolutely amazing to watch. Trevor, what do you think that you would like about the Mortar?
I like the Mortar because it is splash damage, and I do like splash damage, but I like how it's long range, because if you put it in the center of your base, it'll reach almost a quarter of your base.
Also, with the range of the Mortar, when you click on your Mortar, there's a red circle really close to your Mortar. If you're wondering what that is where the Mortar cannot hit the troops. So troops such as P.E.K.K.A.s and Barbarians that are close range can get into that red circle, and the Mortar will not be able to attack them. So it's always smart to place your Mortar inside your walls and near other defenses so they can cover that weakness. Let's talk a little bit about placement of mortars, too. Rod, anything you'd like to say about that?
When you're placing your mortars, you want to be sure that they're spread out enough. So if you look at your base and the coverage area, you can see that your 3 mortars are covering a good 80%. There's a small area that's not covered, but with only having 3 mortars, you have to give up somewhere.
Absolutely. No base is completely strong in every single area. Every base has a weakness, whether you see it or not. Another great thing about mortars is the higher level they are, the more they discourage people from raiding you. They may not be doing much more damage, but they're much more scary for somebody who's clicking through trying to find a raid. They see really high level mortars and they may not attack you. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Absolutely. There are times when I'm trophy pushing that if there's a really high level mortar within range of the town hall, I won't attack it.
Let's talk a little bit about Wizard Towers. Trevor, any info you'd like to add on the Wizard Tower?
The Wizard Tower is excellent. Your Wizard Towers are solid purple, which is intimidating. And just like back with what you said about the mortars, it is intimidating, like with what Rod said too. If he were to be trophy pushing and he sees that is scary. So you would click to another attack. And Wizard Towers can attack air troops too, so that's also kind of scary for your minions.
I agree. About half of the reason to have high-level defenses is just to scare players off from attacking you. If they see something like my Wizard Towers, which are solid purple, they're going to be scared to death and not attack, unless they're much stronger than me, and they attack me anyway. Rod, anything you'd like to add on the Wizard Towers, or does that pretty much cover it?
Forget to subscribe.
They're not as long range, but they have super high damage statistics. So that's one thing to keep in mind.
Yep. I always like to place my Wizard Towers near my resources because though they don't have long range, they do really high damage, splash damage, so they can protect my resources, which to me are my most important things. Anything, guys, that you'd like to add about placement of Wizard Towers?
Same thing with what you said about having it near your resources. They're also air, and so they do high damage to minions with the when minions try to do swarm into your resources, they'll take a lot of them out.
Anything, Rod, you'd like to add on the placement of wizard towers?
You guys have pretty much nailed it. Keeping them close to the resources to keep those safe with a high damage statistic, that is key.
Yep, absolutely. Great info, guys. I think this is definitely going to help players with their splash damage. Part 3 of the point defense will be coming soon. Remember to subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment and or email us at clashofclansradio, email@gmail.com. Thanks for watching and happy raiding.